Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today will be my first Empties video. This is where I go over products that I finished or I'm close to finishing, share my thoughts on them, if I'll rebuy it or I'll buy something else. Not that I didn't like it, but I just want to try something new. Spoiler alert is mostly skincare. But if you want to see the products that I finished or are nearly finishing, then please keep on watching. If it's your first time stopping by, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Alicia and Kinky Sweat represents my kinky hair and sweat life. She's still drying, that's why it's just still down. I'm a fitness professional here at NYC. You can find all my daily movement musings on my Instagram and my class schedule, workshop, pop-up events, locations, dates, and times on my website. Empties, I got a few, and I was supposed to do this video a while back, and of course I didn't save some bottles, so please, I'm not lying if I show you a full bottle. I just got into like the non-hoarder state of mind, and when I finish something I just recycle it right away. But then I'm like, you're supposed to keep that for the Empties video. I have to get a basket just to dump it in, so that it's not because I'm hoarding, it's just so that it's ready to be filmed, and then of course I'll recycle all things after I do the video. I don't have makeup because unfortunately I feel I buy so much makeup and I rotate that I don't end up finished really much anything. Maybe I hit pan on a few things and I don't even remember what those things are, if I did. So just to kind of eliminate me searching through my whole makeup collection and just becoming overwhelmed, I decided just to stick to skincare today, share a few of my favorites, products that I finished, and we'll talk about if I want to buy it again or not. The first brand I want to start off with, because I have 3 products from the same brand, is Biossance. I had the pleasure working with Biossance last year. They partnered up with me on a video and they were really kind enough to send me the Phyto-Retinol serum as well as their omega and squalane cream. I nearly finished the cream. I mean, I have like some left over that I could probably get a few days applications worth. Completely finished the retinol. This was actually my second bottle. The first bottle I did purchase. Did I? I think I did purchase this before, and then they sent me the second bottle, so I was relieved because I loved it so much and I wanted to continue using it. I'm nearly finished with the rose and vitamin C oil, which I've been loving. My mom actually has a bottle, but I'm just gonna let her keep that one. It's totally fine. I gave it to her. As far as if I will repurchase the Phyto-Retinol serum, now this was a very popular product because it relies on a plant-derived retinol, not like the actual pharmaceutical retinol like different gel, for instance. People do believe that plant-derived retinols are not nearly as effective as the actual retinol in terms of transforming your skin. I do think this is a great alternative if you are very sensitive to retinol. You want those cellular turnover benefits, but you can't actually handle pharmaceutical grade retinol. I do think this contributed in refining my skin texture. I haven't been using it for about a month because I finished it a while ago and I've just been primarily using my Farmacy Honeymoon Glow with the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. I actually think my skin's been doing well. Maybe if I do add in the retinol again, the blemishes that I have, I know it's hard to see because I'm far away. You want to come in a little closer? Some spots that I do have, maybe it will help in just blurring those faster. I don't really know. It's expensive. Down the road, if I maybe get some extra dollars in some, I don't know, gig scenario, maybe I'll repurchase, but I think my skin has been doing fine. It hasn't been breaking out more than usual than it will do during the portion of my cycle that I'm more susceptible to breakouts. So not that the Phyto-Retinol wasn't a great product, it's really just budget reasons. It's expensive. Biossance is expensive in general. I will probably hold off for now, but I am thinking about integrating it into my routine down the road. The Omega cream is a fantastic product. This is such a beautiful texture. It's lightweight but highly effective in moisturizing, and that was a part of the campaign they wanted to share. That first of all, Biossance is like EWG approved. EWG is a database where you could research ingredients that are normally found in not only skincare but hair care, household cleaning items, and they grade the toxicity of a lot of those ingredients. All the ingredients in Biossance products are pretty much like on the lowest end of the toxic spectrum. It's like all 1s and 2s, or even like 0 zero, like there's no chance of it being, the ingredients being toxic, period. That's why a lot of people rely on Biossance, because it's truly a clean skincare brand. The ingredients in here are highly effective. They replenish your lipid barrier and really repair from the inside out, again, without feeling greasy or just heavy and oily. This has a beautiful texture. It makes your skin feel like silk, and again, you could just feel your skin change in terms of texture when you apply that omega cream. I loved it for a night cream, but I also loved it sometimes when I dabbled in during the winter. We're in spring now, by the way, even though it's 35 degrees here in NYC. It's just the way it is. Sometimes I'll use it during the day before my makeup, and it just leaves my skin in the most perfect, beautiful texture before makeup application. I'm definitely considering rebuying this, not at the moment, because right now I have my Ursa Major Recovery Cream, which I've been using for my night cream, and for the day I still use my Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream, which I'm actually almost done with. So I'm like at the cusp, if you will, if I'll repurchase the Peach and Lily or I'll repurchase the Biossance. What I love about the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Cream is because it's very lightweight and it almost leaves my skin in like a soft, plush, matte texture. And as we're heading into the warmer months, I mean, it doesn't feel like we are anytime soon because this weather is nuts, but I will probably like that texture more for my skin during the day on hot, humid days over the Biossance. Or maybe not. I have to experiment. I think I used the Biossance during the summertime still, and I really love the texture it left my skin in. Did not feel heavy, did not feel greasy, but it felt replenished and moisturized. So I am still teetering between the two. I will sure to let you know what I decide to do. The Rose and Vitamin C Oil. Now, I saw that they recently released a tea tree and squalane oil formula. I might get that over this, and not because I didn't like the Rose and Vitamin C. I actually have some vitamin C products in my skincare routine that I find that are now contributing to that vitamin C step. So maybe I want something a little more clarifying, again, especially as we're heading into the warmer months. Maybe the tea tree oil will just help reduce oil production or just keep the pores in check and not clogged. I tested it out in Sephora, and it wasn't a tingling sensation, but it almost had like a cooling sensation when it came in contact to my skin. And that's what led me to believe that maybe it will be a really nice oil to apply during the summertime. So I'm playing with that. I still have like a very, very little to go with the rose oil. I'm nearly there. It's just like right at the bottom. When I finish with that, perhaps indeed I will purchase the squalane and tea tree oil formula for Biossance. Switching brands here, moving into Farmacy. I awarded this the best light cleansing balm of 2018 on my channel. Totally finished it. I actually have to get a new jar. I'm using not really mini, but half kind of mini size for the meantime. I definitely will repurchase this. I just love how it feels on my skin. I use this interchangeably with the face halo. I like the face halo. Sometimes when I'm doing like color swatches on my face, or if I just needed to take my skin off midday but I didn't want to commit to the whole routine, then I'll use the face halo in the middle of the day. Not a huge deal, you know? This has a beautiful silky texture that I feel effectively removes my makeup, my sunscreen, and everything else that needs to be gone, and it just rinses off beautifully. I love how my skin feels after it rinses off, and I will definitely be repurchasing. It's just so easy to emulsify. The texture is sublime. I love the smell, or lack thereof. There's not really a smell to begin with, but just great. Very gentle on the skin, but highly effective in removing your makeup and sunscreen. So that is definitely a rebuy. And sticking to the same brand, I'm nearly done with their green screen. This relies on physical sunscreen, both titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, to provide that sun protection to your skin. This is SPF 30. I bought this, I think, like, I want to say between summer, fall, like that transition of time during the season. I really like this product. I love that despite it squeezed out white and I was like, uh-oh, how's that gonna look? It didn't leave me with a white cast on my skin. It was very smoothing, and it left my skin in a beautiful velvet texture that was optimal for makeup application. This, so to speak, was my makeup primer for sure. I applied this over the matcha pudding cream from Peach and Lily with the Biossance squalane oil. It was this, and then this. I love this product, and Ren actually just came out with their own sunscreen that's also SPF 30, but it just relies on zinc oxide, which I'm very curious to try. I'll probably try it in store just to make sure it doesn't leave me, you know, looking a little crazy white. But I'm intrigued because I know a lot of people prefer to use physical sunscreens because it doesn't get absorbed on your skin like a chemical sunscreen does. I still have my Neogen SPF 50, which I love formula wise, fragrance wise, and just overall love the texture it leaves my skin in. I still have some more of that, so I'll play around in deciding whether I'll buy the Ren skincare and just keep that at home because my Neogen I keep in my overnight bag, and then I'll have something else to keep at home so I don't have to constantly switch in and out when I'm traveling and making sure I have everything near my bed for my skincare routine. I'm curious about the Ren, but I'm also wanting to just buy the green screen again. I'm really pleased with this product. It's last me a few months or even more than a few months. I'm looking at maybe, let me see, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, I'm looking at like 6 to 7 months. Not too bad, man. For cleanser, I'm nearly done with the Kate Somerville Exfolikate cleanser. I'm almost done here. I really love this cleanser. I think it was highly effective in cleansing my skin, in getting the gunk out. It does have acids in here, so it helps with just the declogging and exfoliation during the cleansing step. I know I rinse it off, so not really sure how much exfoliating it's able to do, but it definitely gave me that placebo effect that I was exfoliating my skin and just prepping it well for the products to follow. I am considering buying it again because I love what it's been doing. I love the foam. It doesn't strip my skin. My skin feels soft when I rinse it off, so it's not a problem. There are so many cleansers on the market that I just get overwhelmed, and I probably will just buy the Kate again because researching all the ingredients, what they're supposed to do, it's just like, if you have any recommendations for must-have cleansers, just let me know down below. I am considering getting the Kate again. I've been really happy with what it's been doing, how it's been playing with my other products, and this also won Best of 2018 Cleanser Award, so we shall see. Essence. I finished the Real Ferment Micro Essence from Neogen Dermalogy, and I recently bought a new one. They actually repackaged it, so the new design has like an iridescent veil overlay spray. I think it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I know there are a lot of essences on the market, like the Tatcha one is like very popular right now, and I did try that at one time. I did, and I liked it. I love the Neogen because I think it's a great price point. It's $38 for how many ounces we have here? 5.04 ounces, which I know $38 is expensive, but when you take a look at the ingredient list, all the fermentation magic ingredients are like, it's the first thing listed. It's not water, it's the first thing listed, and I feel because of that, this is highly effective. I love how it makes my skin feel after I apply it. It's a very watery texture. It's basically like liquid. So you pour some in your hand, you press it into your skin. I love how quickly it absorbs. It doesn't take long at all. My skin feels plush and just ready for my serums, for my treatments, for my creams, for my oils. It's a great product, and I had to repurchase it because I've been loving it. I've been happy with it. It hasn't broken me out. It hasn't caused any weird reactions. It just does what it's going to say. Replenishes the skin, brightens, makes it plush, just beautifully hydrated and moisturized. And ever since I've been using essences, I think it just has played a vital role again in refining my skin texture, making it look smooth. I feel it just helps the healing process as well, so I'm definitely going to keep using that. This is one of the bottles that I forgot to save, the Acwelll Licorice pH Balancing Cleansing Toner. This is a new bottle that I repurchased, but I finished my old one, and man, this is great. You know I love my beauty water. I love my beauty water. I've been repurchasing that for a very long time. I just feel this has a little more oomph in terms of repairing, brightening. This is at a 5.5, so when you apply this after your cleansing, it rebalances your skin's pH, so it's able to take all the beautiful transforming products that will actually work. Your acid mantle is balanced and is not upset and disturbed. It's like, I don't want anything, leave me alone. And she's like, no, I'm good, just put it on me. So that's what that does, and it leaves my skin almost velvety soft. Like whatever's in here, it just makes my skin feel nice. This is like where I'm at now with the Acwelll, so maybe it could be another repurchase. This is actually not the product I wanted to talk about, but I did get, I think it's like the Good Acids Pore Toner or something from Peach and Lily. I mentioned this in my Black Friday haul last year in November. I dropped the bottle and it broke. But I was here with it. I was almost done with it. I wasn't going to repurchase that because I was using the Good Acids in the morning and my Acwelll Licorice at night, because the licorice is said to be really deep cleansing and it just gets all the leftover debris that was left behind by your cleansing step. I did the Good Pore Acids in the morning, but one day when I did the licorice instead, I felt the licorice just picked up more than the Good Acids did. The Good Acids didn't break me out. It didn't give me any adverse reactions. So it wasn't that it was a bad product. I just feel I wanted to try it because I was curious about it. I didn't see anything crazily different from using the licorice toner. So I probably won't repurchase that because I've been using my toner now, night and morning, and I'll probably will stick with that. I am going to finish this. I do feel the Wild Dew Treatment Essence takes a little longer to absorb than the Neogen Micro Ferment or Real Ferment Micro Essence. So I am going to finish this because I have it, so why not? I'll probably use this as travel. I have a mini essence bottle that I travel with. Probably I'll fill that up with this so I could finish it. It leaves my skin plush. It does leave it a little more tacky than the Real Ferment does, and that's probably why I won't be repurchasing it. The Real Ferment for me is like ride or die in terms of the essence step. Currently, I'll finish the Wild Dew, but we'll definitely continue with the Neogen Micro Essence. The Ursa Major Brighten Up Vitamin C Serum. This is the old bottle that I saved for this video. They were so nice to send me a new one. I love this stuff. I think it's gentle. They say it has a vitamin C that's stable, that won't be broken down, and is highly effective. But what I did buy is the new Neogen Real Vita Powder Lemon Pure Vitamin C Powder. This is like 70% LAA, that's lactic ascorbic acid. It's instructed that you only use this 3 times a week. So between that, I go in with the Ursa Major. So I'm still able to use this, which is great. This is a lot more gentle. The vitamin C powder, because it's a powder, it has a better shelf life than like a liquid form. The liquid form vitamin C is like, for instance, the Drunk Elephant, Firma, maybe the Peter Thomas Roth. Liquid form vitamin C's have a tendency to break down a lot faster, but this is a powder and it will not by far break down as fast as a liquid formula. So I'm giving it a try. It does feel a little grainy. It's a powder, so you will put it in your essence, squash it together, press it onto your skin. I do smell the vitamin C in my face, unfortunately. SkinCeuticals, that's the other brand I was trying to remember. It's not too bad. I'm still getting used to it. Might leave that grainy feel behind because it is a powder. I have to experiment with it. Like maybe when I apply it in the essence, I'll take a little more essence after I press it onto my skin just to kind of help the powder dissolve better. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna finish it because I'm really interested to know if the 17% is gonna help lighten up these spots and just overall even out my skin tone. So I'll keep you updated on that. But in between there, I'll still use my Ursa Major because I'm still getting that vitamin C in. It has rose hip, which is really repairing and great for brightening dark spots and acne scars. And I just love the smell of this. It's fresh, it's citrusy. The texture is amazing. I apply this in combination with my Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum, and it doesn't leave my skin this sticky. It's just smooth. It absorbs quickly. It's great. So a huge thank you to Ursa Major. I do have a relationship with them. This is not sponsored, just wanted to mention that. But they're so nice to replenish my products. And I feel that's the most ideal PR situation. When you love something and you want to use it again and the company is like, yeah, let us know what you want to replenish. We'll send it to you. They're not going to send this big elaborate package of things that you won't even use or integrate in your skincare routine. Excuse me. They'll ask what I actually want to try, and I feel that kind of reinforces the authenticity of me mentioning these products because they're products that I want to use, want to try, have tried it before, and want to continue using because I love what they've been doing to my skin. So again, that's, I feel, how PR started, but then it just got nuts with brands realizing that social media is now the new advertising frontier. They're just sending a slew of products to all the influencers so they can mention them, and that's basically their advertising. They don't have to even pay for it. It's being done on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. To actually have a relationship with a brand and know the products that you love and they'll just send you those products is top notch. and I love that dynamic. I skipped over, but I forgot to mention this while I was talking about Farmacy. The Honeymoon Glow, I'm nearly done with it. At first I was like, it's alright, and then I was like, oh my god, I love it. Now I think I would like to repurchase the Drunk Elephant, and this is why. I think this is great for refining my skin. It really keeps my breakouts at bay. I do think the Drunk Elephant Glycolic Night Treatment is a little more aggressive, not in a bad way. It's not gonna give me flare-ups or bad reactions. It just has a little more punch in terms of eliminating breakouts and preventing them a lot better than the Honeymoon Glow. And again, as we're changing seasons, I would probably use the Drunk Elephant anyway because it is a lighter texture. It's a gel, where the Honeymoon Glow is more like a serum cream, and it probably be a little too heavy for me even at night. So I probably will end up getting the Drunk Elephant after I finish the Honeymoon Glow because again, we're entering the spring summer season, and I will change that step in my routine anyway because I would like to use a serum that's lighter in texture, but I also need it to be more aggressive because if we're getting into the humid months, I'll produce a lot more oil, I'll be more susceptible to breakouts, and I feel the night treatment from Drunk Elephant is just gonna kick them to the curb a little bit better than Honeymoon Glow. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely gonna finish the Farmacy, so we'll stay tuned for that. Oh, Max Fix Plus. I have a full bottle in my bathroom, but this stuff I will not stop using. That's just it. I love the mist, I love the smell, I just love how it melts my powders and highlighter. It just makes my skin look glowy and just lush. Definitely will be repurchasing that forever. Hair, my Jane Carter Solution Revitalizing Leave-In. I have a new bottle in my bathroom and I still could probably use some of this too. This is the only leave-in spray that I love. I love the texture. The fragrance is my favorite. It's not overly perfumey or overly cologne-y. It just smells citrusy and fresh. It's uplifting, it's revigorating, but it's lightweight. I could spray this on every day and my hair will not feel heavy, will not feel product residue-y. I apply this with my Kemet Biologics Burdock Root Cream, or sometimes some Natural Club Flaxseed Gel and Yogurt Custard, sometimes my Diva Curl Super Stretch Cream. It just works with everything. It does. It just sets it up for really nice moisturization, edge control, fluffing, refresh. And I've tried a lot of sprays. I don't know what it is. I'm very picky with refreshing and all that stuff. This formula, it just makes your hair feel like silk, lightweight, again, without feeling heavy, gummy. It doesn't put a cast on your hair because again, I apply this every day. It doesn't change the texture of it. It doesn't leave a weird color on the hair. When you put on too much spray product every day and it just layers and layers and layers, and then before you know, you're like, forget it, I just have to wash my hair because this is too much. This is outstanding. I think this is my 10th bottle, maybe my 12th. I don't know. I've been using this for a long time. I love what it does. It's just a great first step for daily refreshing. If I just wanted to refresh my poof, because I'm going to put it up. If I wanted to zhuzh it up before I put on my hairdress or some gel, edge control, whatever. This is my ride or die forever. All right, my friends. Those are the empties that I have. I've been loving my skincare routine, my body care routine, my hair care. I know I don't have any makeup things, but if I do, I'll just make another empties video. But these have been my favorites, and I will definitely keep you updated on what I choose to repurchase from the empties or almost empties that I mentioned. Let me know what your favorites have been down below this far, and we'll take it from there. And that, my friends, is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another review, tutorial, chit chat, or empties video. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.